Hey guys, it's Tracy. I am sharing how I made the bow for my Merry Mail Christmas truck that I'm going to have a video showing how I did it here on my channel. So that my videos are not too long, this video is sharing how I made the bow. Okay, this is going to be the bow tutorial for my little Merry Mail red truck that I've created as a Christmas card box for the Christmas season. And I get a lot of questions on my bows, so I thought that I would show that. And then I will also have a video to show how I created the little Christmas card box. Okay, these are all of the ribbons that I'm using here in this bow. This ribbon is from Hobby Lobby, and I like it because they have stitched it versus this is one that I've had from a couple of years ago, and I don't even have any idea what it's supposed to be stitched, but yeah, it's not stitched. Anyway, and it comes apart, but this one is stitched a little bit heavier, so I like this one. And then this also is from Hobby Lobby. It's kind of like a tweeted burlap. And then this one, these three are from the Dollar Tree. This black polka dot, this white polka dot, and then this burlap ribbon. I like this burlap ribbon because it kind of curls on itself, and I'm going to be using that. This one is also from Hobby Lobby, and then I got this one this year from Walmart, and I like the larger black and white buffalo checks, so I'm going to be using that. Some raffia, and then also I'm going to be using some of these floral stems, and this is what I'm going to thread my little jingle bells on and make some little curly cues out of that then. And I'm also going to be using some greenery. These are those little Christmas ties or pine ties that you can get from the Dollar Tree. I like to use a shelf liner underneath my mat because it helps with movement of my little mat when I cut my ribbon. And so then I'm taking this burlap with the red and burlap checkered or gingham and measuring that out to, for 10 inches, then taking my rotary cutter and then I cut that. Then I'm going to dovetail the ends, and how you dovetail is fold the ribbon in half, then fold it in half again. And then taking my scissors, I start at the bottom corner and I go up like for a V. When you open it up, you have these cute little dovetails or V-cuts the way. It just kind of, for me, it kind of makes a finished look. Okay, then next I'm going to take this one. So I have this one first. Then I'm going to take this one right here. This is a mixed media. So this is going to be in the scrapbooking section. So I'm going to measure that out to 10 inches as well. I'm going to cut this one with my scissor because it's a little bit thicker. And it kind of curls on itself, so the rotary cutter is not going to cut it very well. So doing the same thing, folding it in half, folding it in half again. Now this one has, looks like it's going to have some strings. So I'm going to singe the edges, and I do that by taking my lighter and just running the flame across the edge, and it kind of singes the edges of that ribbon so that they don't fray anymore. See, it kind of curls on itself. Okay, so I'm going to put that one to the side, and then looking back at my bow. Then the next one I did was this black and white gingham. I'm going to roll that one out to 9 inches because I want it to be just a little bit shorter. Cut that off. Do the same thing. Fold it in half. Fold it in half again. Take my lighter, just run it across the edges of it. I didn't do it to this one because this one seems to be not fraying, so I'm just going to leave it like that. But this one right here kind of comes, it just depends on your ribbon. And the more you work with ribbon, the more you'll be able to determine, hey, I'm going to need to singe that, or it's not going to bother it. Okay, so then next I'm taking this polka dotted ribbon, cut that at 9 inches. Fold it in half again, dovetail the ends, have this black and black polka dotted burlap, cut that one at 9 inches. Fold it in half again. Okay, there we go. There's that. Then for my raffia, I just take out several strands, and then I kind of make a bow, just tie a bow, kind of like you're tying your shoestring, and then make a bow, and I kind of cut that off. And then I have this extra, and I want to use that as well. I kind of pull the ends, if some of them are a little bit shorter, I kind of pull them where they're centered. And then I'm just going to make a knot in this part so that I kind of have these little straggly ends of the raffia. Cut off any of the excess that may stick out too far. I don't like that. So then I'll layer my bow where I have some of this here, and then, you know, I have the little tails. Okay, for my jingle bells, I'm using a one of these floral stem. Probably got it at Hobby Lobby or Joann's or Michael's or something like that. It's this floral stem. You can get it in the floral section. So I'm going to use a stem of that, and I have 3 of these jingle bells, and then I'm just going to thread the jingle bells on this little stem to the middle. Well, of course it doesn't want to go because, you know, I'm filming it. Let's try the other side. Okay, see, that one went on much simpler. So then we're gonna, okay. So then I have these 3 jingle bells. So then I kind of position them so they kind of look, you know, clustered like that. And then I'm just gonna twist it so they kind of look like a little cluster of the jingle bells, like that. And then, so then I kind of twist the wire, pull that out like that. So then now I'm going to layer my bow. So I have, I'm going to cut my greenery, I'm going to cut that in half. It doesn't have to be exact. Just going to cut that in half. Okay. Have my little tiny attacher, little mini stapler. This is my favorite thing to use when I am making a bow. And I have it linked in the description box. And to get to the description box, just look right underneath this video, and it may say see more or something like that. Just click on that see more, and then it will expand the description box. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I get a lot of comments from people that don't know how to get to the description box. So I'm just trying to slow this down and be a little bit more understanding for new people. And so that's why I'm doing this video. Okay, so I'm going to put this one first. Then I'm going to kind of layer this one on top of there. kind of crisscrossing, making an X. Let's see, I think I put this one. It doesn't matter. It's just that this is just my personal preference. So see how this kind of, you can see all the ribbons when you kind of crisscross them like that without them being covered up. And so I'm going to take my little tiny attacher and I staple them so they all stay together. So then I can layer on my other elements, and what I'm doing here is just kind of bending the greenery where it's not totally straight. See how this one's straight? I kind of bend it, kind of make a U or something like that. Layer that like that. Then now I'm going to take this part of the raffia with the little knot. I'm going to layer it like that. Then I take this one, which is the, oh wait, I wanted to add this ribbon. I forgot to add this one on the truck, and I wanted to add it. So, back up, back up, back up. Y'all, this is real crafting, okay? I usually fast forward through all of this stuff, but I've been getting comments that y'all want to see these things, so I am going to be showing you a little bit more. I'm going to cut this at 10 inches, and so then I'm going to dovetail the ends of that. Just cut that off. So let's see. I may need to singe the edges of this one. That one's fraying, kind of coming unraveled a little. Just hold your flame. Be careful not to catch your ribbon on fire though. Yes, that has happened to me. And you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to burn down my house. Anyway. So real life crafting here, guys, real life crafting. Okay, so I like that. I think I'm going to put, yes, I think I'm going to put another strand. So cut that off at 10 inches. And dovetail the ends of this. It's okay, it doesn't have to be exact. I am not an exact person. Just kind of trim off the edges, layer that on like that. Okay, let's start over. I have my layered ribbon, which I took my little tiny attacher. So then now I'm going to take this ribbon is from Walmart, 2019. It's in the ribbon section, in the Christmas section. And so I bought it, you know, when I first saw it, because I'm like, okay, they're going to be gone. So I'm going to layer those like that. Now I'm going to take the greenery, put that back on top of there, put this here and this here. Just kind of scrunch all of this together. Now I'm going to take my wire with my jingle bells. And I'm just going to thread it through. I thread it through like my middle finger and my ring finger. And then I kind of position my jingle bells where I want them. Just kind of bring it around where it's kind of gathering it there. You might need to position your ribbon just a little bit. Okay, now one thing that helps me is some needle nose pliers. You can get needle nose pliers at any hardware store, Lowe's, Walmart, anywhere that, I think even the Dollar Tree sells some of these. These are like a crafting must for my crafting. And so I'm kind of holding it tense and kind of pulling it together where it kind of gathers in the middle. So then I just kind of twist it so that it holds. Then I'm going to bring this wire back through the front. So it kind of, you know, looks there, like it's coming out from the front. It's kind of doing a dual purpose. It's holding my ribbon, and then also then I'm going to make some little curly cues with this. So I'm going to take a very thin paintbrush because I want some thin curly cues, and I'm just going to twist it around the paintbrush. Sometimes at the ends of those little wires kind of stick out. I take my needle nose pliers and I fold it over so that it gives it a nice finish like that. So then let's do the other side. And with the little thin brush like that, you can really get in really close to the, you know, the end of those little jingle bells. So see, this is all funky, so we don't want that. I might cut that off because that was kind of coming unraveled. So we do not want that on our project. I think that looks good. I don't even have to do anything with that. And then just kind of fluff out your ribbons. Always fluff. That's why we like to use wired ribbon. The only ribbon that's not wired is this mixed media ribbon, but it has enough form that if you use it with other ribbon, it's going to look very nice. Just kind of bring out your ribbon tails so that, you know, all of them are seen. Okay, guys, I totally forgot to include the burlap from the Dollar Tree, and I want to add that because it adds so much pizzazz to my little project. So what I did is I just untwisted the jingle bells, and since nothing was glued, there was no problem. So then now I'm going to start over, and I will show you how I layered it, including that burlap from the Dollar Tree. Then next, we're going to take this burlap from the Dollar Tree. We're going to layer on that on there like that, where it kind of flows down like that. Then we're going to take our greenery. Then we're going to take our raffia. Then we're going to take our jingle bells and we're going to retwist it. And we're going to twist it. Like that. If some of the little curly cue has come unraveled, you can just get the little paintbrush and retwist it. That's what's good about wire, is that it's very forgiving, and this is real life crafting. Okay, so then now we have all of our little ribbons the way that we want them. And this is just the way that I like to do my little country charm bows. Okay, now we're done. We have all of our ribbons on there, and he wants to be hidden. Now I will glue it or attach it to my project. Okay, guys, here is the part one of my, this is the bow tutorial for my Merry Mail Christmas card, Christmas box, using red trucks from the Dollar Tree. They had these little trucks available in the fall season from the Dollar Tree. I so hope that they bring them back. Anyway, I created a Christmas card box using two of those trucks. I will have a video tutorial on my channel of how I made the little Christmas card box. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, for your support, for your likes of the video, for sharing the video, and for your sweet comments. Y'all all have a great day. We will talk to you very soon, and God bless.